Ah, memories. Welcome to Mario Kart. Hey everybody, welcome to Mario Kart Double Dash. This game brings back so many memories for me. This was, even though Mario Kart 7 was not Mario Party 7 was my first game. The GameCube. This was the game I played way more. This is the second one and way more popular, in my opinion. I'm gonna do not actually go through every single individual cup, like 50cc. 100cc, and so on. Or was I? Oh yeah. I'm just gonna go through each cup one time. I'm not gonna do 50cc, 100cc, and then 150cc, then mirror. I'm just gonna go one cup in 150, next cup 150, next cup 150, and the all cup I'm gonna do in mirror. For the fact that you can see all courses then in mirror mode. Anyways, for my team, I always will. For all time, it's always been Yoshi, Bowser Jr. in the Yoshi Kart. I guess these names really don't appear. I will just be using these guys. This is my team. I've always used these guys. This is it. So you see there's 4 cups, Mushroom, Flower, Star, and Special. And then they have an all cup, which is unique to this game. They never brought it back. I kind of liked it because it was a nice way of looking at every single track. However, first, Mushroom Cup. Mushroom Cup starts out with Luigi. Luigi's Park, which will always be the first one. In 150s, I've got to remember how to do boost. In the 150cc and a mirror are the only times you'll actually have scrambled parties. Now, a standard party would be the character below it or above it. If you see if you go back to the character select screen, you can see that. What it basically is, I'm trying to talk here. That the character, they will have the exact same special item. We'll get into special items if I pop one up. I thought it'd be really ironic if I got one. Take that, Reggie Mitchell. If that pops up, that'll be with your partner. However, when you scramble in 150cc, they are more advanced and kind of variety in specials, and that actually is a very good thing for the opponents. You do want to scramble. You do not want to have the exact same one. For items, mushrooms give you boosts. This is a special. This is for Bowser and Bowser Jr. It is basically a gigantic shell, and it can be very effective if used properly. Again, with mushroom. If you can use a mushroom, you can actually run into your opponents and actually steal items. Very helpful indeed. Went to another item, another mushroom. I'm just getting a lot of mushrooms today. These boosts up here, you can ride them. You get a boost. The difference is there's 2 different kinds of item blocks. One is double, another one is singular. So if you run into the double, you actually get 2 items. And if you run into the singular, you get only 1 item. So if you want to, you could easily. Lightning. That hits the whole entire field, and I think I'm gonna only get second here. Too bad. Lightning in later games, if you're used to the later games, they adjusted it so it hits everyone, and everyone comes back slowly at different times. This game, you get hit, you come back at the exact same time, and there's only the advantage to the last place person, or whoever used it. It's usually last place. Peach Beach, this was brought back in which cup? There it is. What game was this brought back in? I want to say 7 or that or DS. throw it down here. The cataquacks is what these things are called, or tennis ball ducks, as they're usually called. Can run and you can run into you. If they run into you, you flip into the air and get stunned. Very, very annoying, and I'm gonna get hit by that return shot. Turtle shells, green turtle shells are like red turtle shells, except they don't home. That'll give me no time. If you can aim, however, they're very helpful. Red turtle shells are like those green counterparts, however, they do home. So they are very useful. I'm just getting a lot of this. And the back person's the only person who can get special. Well, usually when you run into one, that's what you get. I'm going to use this mushroom here. So if I have Yoshi in the back, finally someone ran into that. Then I can get his special instead of Bowser Jr.'s. Fake item blocks, they are red and they're only very effective if you put it among others. If you don't, well, it's then easily sticks out. Banana peel makes your opponent slip, and I think this is when I should take the shortcut. You should take the shortcut when the tide is out. The shortcut is when I showed up before. It's going behind there. Banana peel, I already showed this one off. A special King Boo and Pia Piranha specials are basically every item. It's tad cheap and they're broken, so. However, they are the last characters you unlock. So that's basically Peach Beach. Very simple. There's actually an alternate route if you take a left right at the first turn. And you can actually go in the pipe, get shoot out, and get a double item. It's not very effective, and that's why I didn't use it in the race. However, if you do want a double item and you like kind of back, and you're not scared or taking a little time, you just want to try a slingshot, it's a very effective method. Baby Park, the only track in this game that has more than 3 laps, and the only game since this is the only track since this game that actually has more. I do not know of a game in Game Boy or the NES had one. Oh, Super NES, sorry. But I assume the answer is no. There will be a track later on that actually does have a different amount of laps than normal. The normal 3, however, we'll get into that later. This track is very fast-paced. Recommended using drifting, which can be used with the R button. Just turn outside. Trick with drifting: if you move your control stick back and forth, you'll actually gain a boost faster. You want to have turtle shells here because they can cause havoc. As you can see, Bowser Jr. is going bananas because, well, you have a Bowser turtle shell here, and it'll cause mayhem. Now you notice that some characters actually stay big. There's 2 ways you can stay big. One is that you get a star, so therefore you have invincibility at the time. Or, wow, I just got knocked into my own banana. Or 2, that you actually will be hit by an item as soon as lightning hits. You cannot be hit. You get small hits of invincibility frames, which then will be used, and that's the reason why you won't be attacked. And I got a star. You're probably thinking, how in the world does a star lay on the track? Yoshi's turtle shell, not turtle shell, but giant egg, will actually lay 3 items on the track, and you can actually pick them up if they hit anything. Sometimes stars, mushrooms, and other stuff. I like lapping people on that track. It's from a few tracks you can actually really lap. Actually, lapped 8th there. I'm here, dry desert. Even though it's being ridiculous having the exact same word in it twice. Dry desert's known for one thing, and we'll get to it eventually. This one was brought back. This was also brought back. I pressed one and brought back. My memory's just begging for me. Holy jeez! Yes, I had a star and a blue turtle shell, and you can get run into, as I said before, with mushrooms, and I actually lost both of them. A star basically gives you invincibility for a short time and will pick up your speed. And the blue turtle shell will automatically home in on the leader and knock him out. Unless he does one of the few methods of dodging it, which would be, and I actually gotten a blue turtle shell yet. Blue turtle shells will only be in games by your opponents in 150cc. Wow. Because level. In 150cc or more, you actually can. I just move my green turtle shell at a star. You actually cannot be hit by one. They actually are not programmed in the game to use them. It's a tad weird how that works. but it's tad interesting. So you actually will not have to worry about them at all. But however, the only two ways to dodge them will be a well-timed mushroom or a decased cannon. We'll get into that later. I missed because I was drifting. And also stars, if you somehow could get a star first. To see, throw items backwards, you just press behind. You can use X and Y. I think a bomb came out of that or something. So I kind of heard the screen shake. You can, out of the Yoshi eggs, you can get a bomb, a bulb, mushroom, a star, a green turtle or a green turtle shell. They'll just leave the track for you. They're very helpful if you're in a pinch and you want to throw them at the wall if you're in first and you really don't have to hit anyone with it. The cyclones, if you get knocked into them, you actually flap in the air. And I also forgot to mention the middle track area where we saw some area before. That circle area on the map, you actually can run in the middle of it. You can kind of scoot through it. I kind of went around it mostly, and you can actually try to kind of take a shortcut, quotation marks, around that. Anyways, only lost the first game, and everyone except for me moved. Wow. That's what those arrows mean. It means you go up or down. The war ceremony is spazzing out the rumble control, the feature of the GameCube controller. As you can tell here. It's basically the exact same thing, so I'll show off the first time, all the way through. To see, you can see first place in the middle, second place in the right, and the third place in the left. And this is actually Peach Beach, if you couldn't notice. This is actually the fountain area. They actually do have this area around it on the track. And that's only used for this, because there's no other time you actually need to use it. And gold truck. Congratulations! Oh. Yeah, that stands for something. That's a kind of inside joke.